Hey, it's Love Toy shit. We out here in Miami, Florida. We out here with Wxld Lotus.
Gang gang.
Hey, right shit, you already know. This queen right here is a boss. And she does it in the most humble way. So I'm just honored to be here. And I feel like we're just gonna spill some real shit out here and keep it real raw. We're gonna start off with tell them what you do.
Okay, y'all. So I'm an artist. I create art all day. I make jewelry. I paint. I model. I sing, songwrite. Missing something? Oh,
She
supports and produce events and photo shoots. So, and I'm a brand ambassador for Strong Beauty. Gang gang.
Strong Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Strong Beauty. This woman hit me up because she's starting a line, Strong Beauty, and she wants to create a line that basically has women that aren't afraid to be bold, that aren't afraid to be themselves, but also can do it in a classy, sexy manner. Strong Beauty.
Is that what that was that you had sent me a little taste of, but I ain't gonna talk about, but you know what I'm talking about?
No, that was such a spin.
Oh, okay. I'm rocking her little Lotus wrap. All this that she rocking is hers, you know. And honestly, like, I just feel like her love is abundant. She's a Cancer, by the way. And I was just talking about how Cancer season just makes me so much more appreciative of y'all energy, you know, which I give out to the world, because me, I can't handle it. So, if nothing else, one thing that I've noticed from when I first met her, though, is that her energy is still so high. Like, she always vibrates high. Like, how do you do that? What is your motivation behind that? Is it just I know you said it's kind of natural, but you have to have something that puts you in that mindset.
Yeah, there's a lot of influences. There's a lot of things that motivated me. One thing that I can say for sure, or advice I can give to anyone, is that it's always mental, your physical, and your spiritual. Like, that's the first thing to start. And if you lag on one of these 3 points, then something will always be off. You know what I'm saying? They all have to be balanced. And then another motivation is death. Death motivates me. I love death. I appreciate death. And I'm here. I'm here to live. I'm here to shine my light. You feel me?
Yeah.
So every single day that I wake up and I rise, I'm not dead. So that means I'm supposed to be doing something. I have a purpose here. So get to it.
Yeah, no, she get to the shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, a lot of times with me, I'm definitely motivated by death as well. Like, I appreciate life a lot more, but it's easy to get accustomed to life. Like, every day when you wake up, like, you know, especially if you're in the same environment, it's easier for you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I ain't gonna give as much push with it. Like, for one, what you was mentioning, I'm gonna bring it back up. Like, she's not even from Florida. Like, she's originally from Georgia.
Well, I'm a military brat. I was raised in Georgia, born in North Carolina. I'm Geechee Gullah, gang gang.
She from the South. 100.
You already know.
Hey, but when I went to Georgia, though, the energy over there was kind of different, though. But it was the most, it was the closest vibe that from Miami. The only difference with Georgia and Miami is that I feel like what they talk about is different, but the energy is the same, but how they talk about it is different, and how they represent themselves is different. Like, I feel like over here, like, we have a lot of, you know, spiritual people, whatever, but like the black culture in Georgia, like, they really, like, they know, like, they call themselves kings and queens off top, off back. And I was like, okay, I love that. Not saying it's not down here, but that was one thing that was kind of like,
it's coming.
Different.
We down here, I see the sus.
Yeah.
You know, we still doing the sus. We've been doing sus, say sus, bruh, since I was a baby.
True. We got terminology down here, for real.
So now, like, that's one thing that I see, you know, more people saying sus, you know. It's coming. It's coming.
I don't know where that bet came from, though.
Bet or
Is
Zeus.
Bro, that's another thing I've been learning. Like, dang, what they say in Jacksonville? They be like, "Yer." That was a new one.
Well, yer,
like
yer.
YERR. But that when I heard that, I was like, yeah, there's some country ass shit. I ain't really country.
They say yeah.
Yer.
Europe.
Not with the P though.
Oh, Europe.
Yer.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, like, what are your goals for your life?
My goals. Oh, okay. Because I have a lot of goals, okay? But my big goal, I feel like I'm gonna reach this point. But I want land.
100.
I want lands.
Hell yeah.
I want land.
I want some tropical acres. Like, I want to be on hills type lands. Like not just having my own. Well, I want to have my own spot, my own home, like that's in my name. But even like the way that this system is constructed, it's like it's not even really yours. It's just you're agreeing to pay for this amount of years, and they allow you to hold it. You know, but
yeah, you can build on here for just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You
but
just
that
gotta
land,
make sure you
though.
let them know. Yeah. Like what? No, I feel you on that. So land where? Do you think about that?
Yes, I do think about that. I think Peru and Georgia. Peru.
I fuck with Georgia though.
I want to go. Peru. I feel like a lot of people should look into like how Earth is changing with this global warming, with the glaciers melting, Antarctica, Peru. Don't sleep on Peru. All I'm gonna say is Peru. And then just watch.
I need to Google that because I know I heard about it, but like I'm learning that I really don't know a lot about this earth. Like I don't even know a lot about the United States. Like certain states, that's the part in school that my teacher just didn't give a fuck about. Like because or maybe it was just me. Let me not blame the teacher.
No, they really don't. They really don't.
Because like I really don't. Like sometimes people say it and I be like, yeah, I heard. I don't know what that said. They be like, oh, I like Virginia. I didn't even know like certain things about like certain areas. I didn't even know about it. Like when I heard Virginia before I even went there, I didn't know that it would have been that close to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that's one of the reasons why I want to travel. But man, right now my biggest question I think that I can ask you is like, how do you balance out? Is it like by staying busy or like?
No, because if I'm too busy, then I'm imbalanced. I find the time to be still, to get rest, to be in the sun, to just be. I don't try to overthink a lot of things, and that's a big thing. I feel like my mental space, being mindful, being aware of what's crossing your train of thought, your line of thought, and then that you will realize how much energy you may be pushing out or energy you could be conserving, and the thought is very powerful. Your mind is very powerful.
It is.
You know, even if it's 4:00 in the morning, and I have to wake up at 8, so it's like for 4 hours. I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna meditate. Why I'm gonna meditate? My mind gonna get some rest. Body gonna get some rest. I know if I go too deep into sleep, when I wake up, I have to read, come back for 8 o'clock.
How long have you meditated then? When you talking like that?
I do it.
That's a trick right there. That might be it.
That could be it, because I don't realize like the extreme things that I do until I kind of start talking about it. Like meditating for an hour, 2 hours isn't far-fetched. It's like, it's normal. I mean, it's easy. Once you zone out, it's real easy to just be there for 2
What about
hours.
when your toe be itching and shit like that? Do
You don't feel it? Because you detach from this body in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So if you like kind of, I mean, there's levels. It takes practice of like your heartbeat for eating fast and you're not paying attention to it, because your heartbeat's usually beating fast by the time you're about to break through. So then like when your feet are tingling, you may just be feeling your body going to sleep, but your sensor is just in your foot right now. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. I'm just gonna not think about it.
Wow. Do you think like your past, because you was in the military, you think that trained you to have that type of discipline?
Yeah, I'm part of it.
Or like just how your personality is?
I'm also a military brat. Both of my parents were Marines.
I came from some like structure. Yeah, you a boss ass chick for real. That's one of my biggest things is discipline. Cause you know me, on top of me just being a Sagittarius, I have like hella air. Like I just be like, okay,
I can be hella airy.
Huh?
I can get hella. That's my thing. I'm trying to like. I have to.
So you
I have
know.
to make it. Yeah. I could just be in a daze all day.
Yeah. I'd be like, damn, it's 6:00 already. Okay, let me do something productive. Like
I'll probably paint if I'm that airy. I'll just paint something.
I wish I could like express my creativity in all those type of ways, man.
Girl, just do it. But hold up, the way that you speak, it's just so fluent.
Yeah.
Girl. I can't do that. I remember when I first told you, like, that is
one of my blessings. I'm grateful for that. I ain't gonna lie, though.
That's beautiful.
Because I don't even think about it. Sometimes I just be saying shit and it just be like, oh, wow.
It's like I be thinking on my energy. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, I be like, hey, I can tell you how.
Show me how. No, but I don't know. I can't take it to that level yet. My body, like, my mind could be there, but my body is just like, sober way. Nah. But then that's one of the reasons why I don't like to drink, though.
See, I got stories for that, too. I got stories for weed. I got stories for drinking. I got stories for acid.
Yeah.
Listen.
Because I remember it was one time when I was like, damn, I asked you a question. I was like, do she smoke? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I do. I do smoke. I smoke every day.
Oh, okay.
Every single day. I was in Cali.
That might be it, too.
Okay, but word of advice. One thing that I don't do is smoke in large groups. And I don't smoke in like clubs, bars. I don't smoke where there's a lot of shifting energies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I look at smoking weed as a meditative practice.
And it's very spiritual.
It
like,
is.
I met a lady that hit me to like putting intentions behind the weed. Like I be blessing my weed. Like,
yes.
Please, this is what I want. This is the reason why I'm getting high. Because that was one of the biggest reasons with me. Like I was like, I just have to just completely detach and get my mind right. Like we had to have a little separation.
Mm-hmm, you have to, because the thing is, because I took some like drug classes when I was in the military, because that was a whole other thing. But the thing is, it's like your brain, how your brain works. And once you get back induced on this, medicine or drug, you're most likely going to resurface exactly where you were the last time you smoke it. But now that you are able to like take this break and have a clear thought and gain a mental strength, you can then accept where you were in the past, but also see where you are and how you feel and how you're reacting to things and make those changes. So one advice that someone gave me in the military was to use weed as a tool. And if you're not using it as a tool, then you're just wasting your weed.
100. A lot of people, they really be abusing the Mary, you know?
Yeah, and she be talking to you. She got a lot to say.
She do.
A lot. A lot.
3 things that are like, that lingers in your mind constantly that you could think about.
Love. Look, y'all. I'm gonna get real with y'all. Listen. Okay? Listen. I'm gonna put this. I've traveled, okay? I've been here, I've been there, I've been a little bit everywhere. One thing that I can say and see is that we are Homo sapiens. We are human beings. We are all one. We are all connected, okay? We need each other. If I hit her, well, somebody felt some type of way about that, okay? Because we connected. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel love. Because, you know, it is just like, people gotta understand, like, I love myself enough that if you fuck with me, I'ma hurt you. Why? Because you trying to destroy something that came onto this earth, came to this realm to shine light, to help, to protect, to spread more light and love.
Ooh, yes. She can hurt you though, boo. the way I hurt a person is just let them see themselves in that type of predicament. Like, just don't give a reaction. That's the best type of hurt that I'm learning.
Yeah.
Because I used to want to be the fighter, then I'm hurting too. Like, I'm sore the next day, and I'm like, why the fuck? Like,
I ain't gotta fight you. I can give you looks. I can use my tongue my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I can move a certain way that'll make you feel a certain way. There's multiple ways. There's multiple ways, you girl.
Let's talk magic though.
Magic?
Yes. Are you deep in that?
I am. But
I remember when I first met you, like, you had a little spell on it, and I'm learning, like, to tap into my little spirituality, you know, because, you know, it assists. But what is hoodoo?
Hoodoo is earth magic. Because we in America, okay? So you have to understand the land that we own to understand the magic that is performed and is most powerful on this land. And most people know as Indians, you know, the indigenous. And we're more connected with earth and plants and natures more so than in islands with the animals. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
So here is mostly hoodoo, and I'm Geechee Gullah. And Geechee Gullah isn't really talked about much until 2006 because it's recognized. But I'm from a tribe that is still alive and active this day in Georgia, that still has a king and queen and still practices magic that's just not talked about. Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
So let's talk manifesting magic, because that's like a natural magic that we all have within us.
Yes.
How
and
often do you exercise that?
That's life.
Lifestyle?
That's a life.
How do you manifest? Because I just got put on a different form of manifestation to really put myself where I want to be.
There are many ways of manifesting things, but one thing is your mind. Your mind is very powerful. I mean, like when you first starting off, they'll suggest to write it down. Write it down. Let's just start with write it down. Let's not get
this queen hit me to a form of writing it down, which is called scripting. Because a lot of times people write what they want, but the way that I'm gonna write it is like not just using the physical writing, but actually involving all my senses, like how I would feel, how I would smell, what I would hear, like those type of vibrations that really help like with the energy. Because like for me, for example, like North Carolina, when I think about North Carolina now that I've been there, it's so loud with the wind and birds and like just it's loud and just little things like that.
Yeah.
If I say I want to be like out in nature with acres and shit like that on some hills, like
you
I want them birds to be chirping loud as fuck. Like yes, you made it. Like we like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a form of manifestation that I'm using now.
And visualization, manifestation
true.
Is the other one. If you're not writing
in your
down,
mind or like
in your mind or like vision boards.
Oh, I just
100, things that like you know a way to start off, because you can cut it out. You put in that energy. You know when you cutting that piece of paper, you cutting all around what you looking at. You looking at it. You saying I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna want this. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna look at all of this in totality of what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get it.
It is. You better believe it. That's the last step. If you don't believe that shit, you doing all that for no reason. If you don't believe that you can get it, you're doing it all for no reason.
If you start it and then be like, but I didn't do it like they did it. This is your magic.
100.
It's your energy.
We all have.
You trying to manifest.
Y'all humans.
We all connected
we come
too.
with that. For real.
I love it.
Me too.
I love life.
I love your energy, man. Like, jeez. You like this naturally?
Yeah.
Wow.
I ain't even smoke. People be thinking I be high.
You high off life.
When I'm high,
that's how I am. That's so funny. I feel you on that shit. Because it's like, but then again, I don't know, because in my mood, sometimes I can't control that aspect of me. But like when I'm high, I'm actually like more sober than normal. Like when I'm sober, like I be doing some weird shit. Like I be more hype. But right now I'm sober though, so I don't know.
I don't know. I just be so kind of more in my head, and I'm a thinker. I'm always thinking about something or
interesting.
Thinking about like, I don't know, or receiving, or just being channeled something, or it's always something.
I just met with a Cancer yesterday that was on that same vibe. You were saying that same thing.
When I'm on weed, I mean, I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to what's coming through. I mean, I could be here, but my face is. This is me. You know see me? It's intense, right?
You see the soul.
It's intense.
Love toy shit. Oh my god. Any last words? Motivations, thoughts?
One thing that I say is no matter what's going on, no matter what you're going through, no matter where you are in life, everything happens for a reason. And nothing lasts forever. Mm-hmm. That's what my mama told me to help me get through the military, get through basic. Nothing lasts forever. And she right. Shit, even your life ain't gonna last forever.
At all. So just be grateful.
Just be grateful. Be here.
Yourself.
Just love. Cause I'm big on love, because if you get that love to another, and they just can't help. I was just having conversations the other day. I know I'm wrapping up. Having conversations the other day. We were sitting right here, and she was talking about every time she's around someone that's happy or just excited, she gets excited too, and that's that love.
That is.
That's
love toy shit. Out here.
Hey.
I fucks with that for real.